Let's listen to this woman named Sarah. I think she's a dating coach, a feminine coach. Let's listen to her talk about a woman's value based on, sexual promiscuity. And yeah, let's go.
Ladies, I'm here to tell you right now, Cam Newton can't say it because Cam Newton is a man. I am a woman, and I am trying to tell you, if you have multiple children by multiple men, for whatever reason that may be, you lower your sexual market value, your perceptive sexual market value, meaning the odds of a high value, high earning masculine man are now lower. And granted, maybe he just doesn't want to hurt feelings. Granted that, it doesn't sound right saying, oh, you lose your value. You do. You do. You lose value. And nobody wants to say that. Nobody wants to tell the truth, because then what happens? Women uproar and they say, oh my God, you're hurting us. That's bad for the culture. No, what's bad for the culture is us raising our daughters to be the type of women that think it's okay for us to be sexually promiscuous and get baby mama left and right. Yeah, that's what's wrong with our culture. That's the problem. Even Google felt away.
So what I want to say about her take on this is that, first of all, women do not lose inner value unless they let themselves lose inner value. I don't think a woman that has multiple, baby fathers or, pregnancies from multiple men, I don't believe that those type of women have less value. I believe that we come on this earth to learn lessons. That's what this earthly experience is about, is for us to learn. Not all of us will learn the first time. I know the dating market value is a real thing, and I do know that men, especially high value men, will judge you based on, circumstances and what has happened in your past and your choices and what you have allowed. But I also believe that you can learn, and you don't always have to be shamed for the lessons that you have learned in your past. Now, if you're a woman who has not learned any lessons, and then you want to level up and, upgrade yourself and, be with a high value person, a high value man or whatever, that's particularly when I feel like a woman wouldn't be a, energetic match to a high value man. Is if she's still in a process of learning her lessons, trying to get it together, not being able to see, what's harming her and bringing her down in life, what's taking up so much of her energy. If she's still in that very unconscious state of those lower levels of consciousness, then she wouldn't particularly be a match. However, just because she's learned a lot of lessons in this particular lifetime doesn't make her inherently, not valuable for a high value man. She just needs to learn to up level herself and how to protect her energy. So I personally do not agree with this woman, Sarah. We are here to learn. Nobody is perfect. Even some high value men will tell you they have made mistakes, in their past, in their life. They are also not perfect, but it's all about, overcoming certain obstacles and learning to put yourself first and creating value for yourself and also your children. I have seen women with multiple children, be in relationships with high value men, very high earning men who are very supportive and loving towards both her and her children. So this is not impossible. Although my personal beliefs do not align with being, sexually promiscuous, I still do not shame the women who are on their path, are learning lessons, and who still have the chance, to get it together. Create an opportunity for yourself to, raise your consciousness and become a better manifester